The call came while I was having lunch. "Mr. Hayes," a tense voice said, "this is Principal Vaughn. Please come to the school right now. Park in the back lot. Don't use the main entrance." Her tone was steady but strained, trembling beneath the surface. When I pulled into the parking lot, every classroom blind was shut. 2 police cars idled quietly by the gym, engines humming, lights off. The November air felt heavier there, dense and uneasy. Principal Vaughn met me at the side door. Her face had gone pale, like she'd aged a decade since the call. "We found something disturbing," she said softly. "Please, just come with me." I followed her down the silent hallway. My footsteps echoed, the sound too loud in the stillness. Behind closed doors, I could hear faint murmurs, whispers that died as I passed. In her office, a brown folder sat on the desk. Inside were photographs and crayon drawings. Our house, my daughter, my wife, and a man I didn't recognize. The images were unsettling, distorted, far too intimate. My stomach turned to ice. "Where did these come from?" I asked. She didn't reply. She only whispered, "You should talk to your wife." When I got home, the house was spotless. My wife stood in the kitchen, humming softly while stirring something on the stove. She smiled when she saw me. "You're home early," she said. I couldn't speak. My throat refused to work. I just watched her, the way she stirred, how her fingers tucked her hair back. So calm, so normal, so deliberate. Then I asked, "Who's the man in Lily's drawings?" She froze, barely, just a flicker, but I caught it. The kind of stillness you notice only when you've been watching someone too closely. "What drawings?" she asked. "The ones from school." A pause, then a sharp laugh. "Kids draw strange things sometimes. You're reading too much into it." But she didn't meet my eyes. That night, sleep wouldn't come. I sat in Lily's room after she'd fallen asleep, studying the crayon lines on her walls, the dolls lined neatly on the shelf. A few had been moved recently, something I never would have noticed before. After that night, I noticed everything. For the next week, I pretended to believe her. Morning talks, breakfast smiles, all perfectly routine. But I became a silent observer in my own home. Whenever she left for errands, I checked her laptop, new password. Her phone stayed face down, so I installed a small camera near the hallway coat rack, another outside the front door. Then I waited. For several days, nothing unusual. Normal smiles, normal routines. Then Thursday, 2:47 p.m., a man entered through the back door. Not a stranger. Greg Wilson, our neighbor, married, 3 houses down. He hugged her, not awkwardly, like someone who'd done it many times before. I watched the footage twice, then again. Each replay felt like something inside me tearing open. Later, when Lily came home, my wife greeted her with the same gentle kiss on the forehead. Greg waved from the porch, pretending he'd just dropped something off. She waved back. That night, I sat in my car outside their house. Lights off, hands still, no rage, just focus. The next morning, I asked the school for Lily's counseling file. It was confidential, but Principal Vaughn didn't hesitate. She handed it to me quietly. Inside was a note from the therapist. "Lily says, Mommy's friend tucks her in when Daddy's at work." I went numb. That night, I confronted her, not shouting, not breaking things. Just calm, cold silence. I placed the folder on the table, the drawings, the note, a printed still from the camera footage. She stayed, lips trembling, color draining from her face. "Say something," I said. The tears came fast, excuses, explanations, but I stayed quiet. She reached for me once, and I stepped back. That's when she understood. I didn't yell. I didn't throw anything. I simply handed her the custody papers I'd already filed that morning. "I've spoken to my lawyer," I said. "They'll serve you Monday." Her mouth fell open. "You planned this?" "Yes." Silence filled the room. She reached out again, and I didn't move. I wanted her to feel what I had, the slow unraveling, the silent horror of realizing someone you trust has been lying right beside you. She sank into a chair. I left her there, That night, I slept on the couch. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to hear the house breathe without her in it. By morning, she was gone. No note, just the faint trace of her perfume lingering in the hallway. Lily woke and asked, "Where's Mommy?" "She went away for a while," I said. My voice didn't shake. Later, as I packed the drawings into a box for the lawyer, I realized something cruelly simple. Betrayal doesn't vanish when you uncover it. It stays. It changes you. But clarity, it feels almost like peace. I sealed the box, set it by the door, and exhaled. The house, stripped of her presence, finally felt like mine again. And I didn't miss her. Not even a little. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more unbelievable true stories.